Hello students, today we are going to talk about the next topic of thermal physics, which is latent heat. Okay, so latent heat means in Hindi we call it as a Gupta Ushma. Gupta Ushma, that is latent heat. Okay, actually latent heat comes into the picture whenever we are making solid to liquid or liquid to vapor or liquid to solid, means whenever we are changing the state. Okay, at this time latent heat come into the picture. Now for an example I want to share a graph, the graph for cooling. Let's suppose I want to cool down something. So for example I am having water that is in boiling in nature, it is boiled and I want to cool it. So in that boiling water, what will be the cooling curve? It will be something like this. So this is the temperature axis and this is time. Okay, so this time, at some particular time, let's suppose T1, this water will come to cool down to some temperature. After that what will happen? Time is changing but its temperature is not changing, and again after some time again the time will change and temperature also will change. So actually we are getting a curve BCAB, that is a flat line. So this duration, if you see, time is changing but your temperature is not changing. Okay, so whenever time is changing and temperature is not changing, such position is called state change. So if this is the point or this is the time when the water is changing its state. Okay, so AB is a curve in which temperature is constant. Okay, temperature is constant. It means state is getting changed. State is getting changed. So whenever such things are happening, so that time latent heats come into the picture. So state is getting changed. So what state can be changed? Either the water is getting freeze. Okay, so water is getting freeze. So possibility is there, like if you would have seen like 0 degree centigrade of water also can be there, and 0 degree centigrade of 0 degree centigrade of ice also can be there. So such positions is possible. Okay, so whenever such cases are there, so this time even though water is something and ice is something else, so water you are freezing means water has to lose some of the energy or some of the heat to the surrounding, then only it can be converted to the ice. So such type of things are called change of state. Even though water has lost lot of heat into the surrounding, still its temperature is not changing. Okay, such things used to happen when state change used to come. Okay, so whenever state change comes, so to change 1 kg, let's suppose 1 kg of water to 1 kg of ice at 0 degree centigrade, so 1 kg of water is there, 1 kg of ice is there, both are at same temperature. So for 1 kg, whatever amount of heat has to be lost by water is called latent heat of liquefaction. Okay, or I can say 1 kg of ice to 1 kg of water at 0 degree centigrade, so such conditions are called as latent heat of fusion. Okay, so there are two types of latent heat. One is called fusion, another is called vaporization. Means, like fusion means you want to make solid to liquid. This is called latent heat of fusion. And second, you want to calculate liquid to vapor. So that time your latent heat of vaporization used to come. So there are two specific, like earlier we have studied about specific heat. So specific heat we have studied like specific heat capacity, actually it was there. So we have studied a symbol C, and this was the amount of energy required for 1 kilogram of substance to change its temperature by 1 degree centigrade. So same case is for 1 kg of liquid to 1 kg of vapor, or 1 kg of ice to, or solid to 1 kg of liquid, okay, at same temperature. What? At same temperature. So these conditions come, so at that time we call it as specific heat of fusion, or same case specific heat of vaporization. Okay, if I want to make vapor from solid to vapor, I want to calculate, then liquid heat of specific heat of vaporization will come. And if I want to calculate solid to liquid, so in that case specific heat of fusion will come. So for this condition, for such conditions, the amount of heat required will be mass into latent heat of vaporization, or Q, that is heat required, is equals to mass into latent heat of fusion. So this is the amount of heat that is required to be emit from solid to become liquid at same temperature. So amount of heat needed to emit from like 100 degrees centigrade of solid to 100 degrees centigrade of water or liquid. So here you see, I have done what? I have changed the state from solid to liquid, but my temperature has not changed. So whenever solid to liquid you are doing, it comes as fusion. Okay, and whenever you are doing liquid to vapor, again your 100 degrees centigrade of water will be there to 100 degrees centigrade of vapor. So at this time also you see temperature is not changing, okay, but state is changing. So such positions used to come as latent heat for vaporization. Okay, so LV and LF are the specific latent heat of vaporization and fusion. Okay, these are LV and LF are specific latent heat. Okay, latent heat. Actually latent is called in Hindi we call it as a Gupta Ushma. So actually nobody knows where this heat has gone. Because why heat has gone? Even though heat has gone, but temperature is not changing. Temperature is constant only. For example, if suppose I am saying I am having let's suppose 20 gram of ice, and I want to convert it into 20 gram of steam. Okay, I want to convert it at 20 gram of steam at 100 degrees centigrade. So if you see, originally I am having 20 gram of ice, and I want to convert it into 20 gram of steam at 100 degrees centigrade. It means what is the process that I have to follow? Actually the process I have to follow is 20 gram of ice is there. Let's suppose it is at 0 degree centigrade. Now what I have to do? First I have to convert this ice into liquid. So it will be 20 gram of liquid again at 0 degree centigrade, correct? Because here the state has changed only. So what is the amount of heat that is required? So amount of heat Q1 is equals to mass multiplied by liquid heat of fusion, latent heat of fusion. Again I have to convert 20 gram of liquid of 0 degree centigrade to what? 20 gram of liquid at 100 degree centigrade. Now what will happen? Only temperature will change. So here what is the amount of heat that is required? Let's suppose Q2. So it will be MC delta T. So what is delta T? Actually it is 100. Okay, so that much amount of energy is required or heat is required. Now what I have to do, now liquid has come at 100 degrees centigrade. So in that case I have to convert 20 gram of steam at 100 degrees centigrade. So in this situation, in this phenomena, what is going to happen? Actually the amount of heat required is equals to Q3, that will be amount of heat required for vaporization. Yes, so mass into LV. So what is the total amount of heat that is required for this 20 gram ice at 0 degrees centigrade to 20 gram of steam of 100 degrees centigrade? So amount of energy or heat is required is equals to M into LF plus MC delta T plus M into LV. Okay, so this is the thing that is required. So that much of heat is required to provide to ice. Okay, so because why ice is here, it is 20 gram of ice, it is available at 0 degree centigrade. So when you apply heat to it, first it will go for the 20 gram of water at 0 degree centigrade, and then water will change its temperature to 100 degree centigrade, and then 100 degree centigrade water will convert into steam. So at 2 point I am having equal temperature. So temperature is equal, that time I have to provide some heat, and where this heat is going, actually it is a latent heat. Okay, so and second point also, when liquid at 100 degree centigrade I want to convert into steam of 100 degree centigrade, there also the heat is being used as a latent heat. Okay, so this is the latent heat. So whenever there is a curve and curve is having some flatness with respect to time, okay, like time is changing but temperature is not changing, so this is the point where only state is changing. Okay, either liquid is going to be solid, or solid is going to be liquid, or liquid is going to be vapor. So this position is called latent position. So okay, so at this position only where curve is flat, okay, this curve is flat, this position is a state change position. I hope this might be useful for you. Thank you.